Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Singapore. We just took the MRT over to Chinatown Station and then walked over to a hawker center, which is called Maxwell Food Centre. This is one of the major and well-known hawker centers in Singapore, home to a number of extremely famous stalls. So we are here for lunch. I'm gonna definitely get some chicken rice, and then there's also a fish soup place that I want to try out. So we are here a little bit before lunch, so hopefully it's not too busy, and this is where we're having lunch today. Probably the most famous stall at this market, or maybe even in all of Singapore, is Tian Tian Chicken Rice, and they are located on the far side of this hawker center. We jumped in line quickly, and there were already about 20 or 30 people in line, but it really went really fast. I think they have about 10 people preparing orders, so even though the line might look intimidating, it goes really, really fast, and they have the system down to an art form. So we got some chicken rice, and then the other stall that I was actually most excited about trying here at the Maxwell Food Centre is a stall that is very, very well known for their fish bihun, which is a fish, kind of a milky soup with fish and noodles. I'll start with that fish bihun since it's hot right now. I saw them in the back there. They were slicing up some fish, almost like sashimi style. So very thin slices of fish, and then they cooked this whole bowl of noodles just in one pot as like an individual bowl. And so I think that might be why it tastes so good, because he cooks in small batches, and then also why the line tends to get really, really long. There are noodles in here. There are slices. Where are the slices of fish? Oh yeah, the slices of fish. So he topped all of that soup over the noodles. There is some vegetables, looks like maybe bok choy, and then she finally finished it with some crispy shallots. Actually, I think I'll go in with the spoon first for this first bite so I can get some of that milky gravy, plus some of the fish and some of those noodles all in one bite for my first taste of this famous fish bihun stall. The words that immediately come to me is it's very simple and very pure, and then also very fresh tasting. And oh wow, now there's a whole line waiting in line for the fish bihun, but when we got here there were only like a couple people in line, so I think in another 15 minutes this line might reach to the other side of the food center. I'm gonna add a little bit of chilies for my next bite. And I think that's chilies and fish sauce. Oh, those are very slippery noodles as well. Yeah, I think that is just chilies and soy sauce. So that kind of alters the flavor of that pure fish milky soup. But I do like that heat of the chilies to go along with that. That does taste good. Okay, let me try to slurp down some of these noodles now. Probably the most well-known hawker stall at this market is Tian Tian Chicken Rice. We ordered the half chicken plus a plate of rice. I know there are many, many chicken rice stalls to eat at in Singapore, and I think everybody has their own favorite. But this place is so well known and visited by so many celebrities, and I think it's still a popular local place, but also it attracts lots and lots of tourists from all over the world coming to eat there. And I know Anthony Bourdain ate at Tian Tian Chicken Rice, and he was all about the rice and how fragrant the rice is. And so it's something I just have to try. This is boiled chicken, and then they sliced it up, and then as soon as we ordered it, he put on a bunch of that brown kind of gravy sauce. So it's a little saucy, and then you can actually see that gelatinousness of that skin. It's almost coming up from the pieces of chicken. That's like an extra fatty chicken. Look at that. And then finally, to make chicken rice complete, the third component of the dish is the sauce. And so you cannot have chicken rice without the sauce. I'm gonna go in for some of the chicken, and right in the middle there, Oh wow, look at those fatty layers of chicken. Wow. I'm moving this over here onto the rice. Let me just kind of break up that rice. The rice looks quite oily as well. Add a bit of sauce. All right. Oh wow, that fat just sort of melts in your mouth. And then, yeah, the chicken is definitely very soft. The rice is almost approaching the flavor and texture of steamed dim sum rice in the lotus leaf. It's not quite that sticky and not quite that like gooey, but it's almost approaching that. So it's like kind of like a stickier rice, and then the sauce has a nice ginger flavor to it. The sauce is not spicy, but it is fragrant with ginger. I'm gonna try some of that chicken breast now. Oh, and there's some cucumbers down below here too. Oh, let me get cucumbers and some of that chicken breast. And add some more sauce to that. I'm gonna get a cucumber on this bite as well. That chicken is extremely juicy and extremely soft. I kind of prefer that chicken breast because it's more meaty and less fatty, whereas that chicken thigh was extremely, like, juicily fatty. Just finished with that chicken rice. Anthony Bourdain was definitely right when he said how fragrant the rice is. It's really fragrant with, I think, shallots and garlic, and you can really taste that chicken broth or chicken fat flavor in the rice. The chicken, it was good, but it was a little bit on the oily side for me. And partly that is, I think that might be part of that sauce. And then also the skin, I have to be honest and say that I'm not huge on boiled chicken skin. Chicken skin, I do love when it's crispy, either fried or grilled, but I'm not that huge on boiled chicken skin. And then also I did like the sauce. The sauce has a nice ginger flavor to it. Yeah, this is a great central food court. Lots of things to choose from. I would also really recommend that fish bihun soup. That was really good. I think we are done here at Maxwell Food Centre, so I'm gonna end this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video. I didn't even know it was gonna rain, but we were kind of hibernating in the middle of the food center and came outside, and now it's just downpouring. So we're gonna stand here for a little bit, wait out the downpour, and then walk around.